another day here in Vienna, and today we are going to go to the Belvedere Palace. That's a palace that we've actually never been to. There's a small Christmas market there. It's a little bit out of the way, so it doesn't get as busy as some of the other ones, but I'm really excited to see it because since we haven't been to it. But it's kind of a rainy, crappy day here in Vienna, so we're opting to get in an Uber to get there, and then we'll take the train back just because it's kind of yucky outside.
If you didn't catch our first episode here in Vienna, I'll leave it in the description, along with our other episodes from Bratislava and Budapest. The stunning Baroque architecture of the Belvedere Palace creates a breathtaking backdrop even on a rainy day. It may not have been the ideal weather, but it still felt like stepping into a storybook.
Wow, she's like a lion, goddess, angel, hot female. I don't know.
The market itself is cozy and intimate. Definitely smaller than some of Vienna's others, but absolutely brimming with charm.
So we've gotten 2 bratwurst hot dogs, and it's $15.80 for 2. My first bratwurst. It's a huge baguette. So I finally found my donuts. I'm getting one with pistachio, nougat, which I think it's chocolate. I think it's like Nutella. And yeah, amazing donut that I know will be sensational. I think the kids have the right idea. Just follow the kids to all the good stuff.
Next, we walked over to the monument in honor of the Soviet Army at Schönbrunn. Even in the rain, its bold design and grand presence was striking.
So this is a World War II memorial for Russian soldiers.
From the Soviet Army Monument, we made our way to Karlsplatz to explore another Christmas market.
So this is the St. Charles Church. I've been here during the spring and it looks completely different now with a Christmas market in front of it. There's a beautiful lake, and the day that I was here just had these crystal blue skies and just with this as the backdrop, pretty amazing. But the church is really stunning. And yeah, so there's a Christmas market here as well. So excited to check this one out.
This market offered a completely different vibe. The Baroque architecture of the church made the perfect centerpiece, creating a magical atmosphere for our next festive stop.
So this one is the Art Advent, which you can tell just by the booths. Everything's super artsy, very innovative. So I just tried this. This is like their version of gingerbread, Lebkuchen. Kuchen means cake, leb, but it's basically like a spiced cake, and I had my first version. Much more moist than gingerbread. Many thought it tasted like licorice. I think it did too. We asked if there was any in there. They said no. But it did have a little bit of that taste to it. Like a kindergarten sized table. Roasted chestnuts. So it's nice that they actually have a map of the entire layout, as well as every booth is actually labeled. So if you are looking for a particular booth, they've got it here for you. So really, really makes it just easy if you're trying to find something in particular. We're just looking, so we're trying to just take it all in. So this magnificent building is the Opera House.
After wandering through Vienna's charming pedestrian shopping streets, we were a bit over the rain and decided to join the line at the historic Sacher Hotel, home to the iconic Café Sacher. This cafe is known for the original historic Sacher-Torte, often hailed as the most famous cake in the world. This legendary dessert dates back to 1832 when a 16-year-old apprentice, Chef Franz Sacher, stepped in for the ailing head chef at court. Tasked with creating a special dessert, Sacher delivered a masterpiece that quickly became a favorite at the imperial court. Today, the original Sacher-Torte is still handcrafted using the original recipe and is best enjoyed with a dollop of unsweetened whipped cream. Rich, decadent, and steeped in history, if you're visiting, it is a must-stop.
So we've come to the famous Sacher Hotel where they serve the Sacher-Torte. So this torte is actually trademarked right here. There's only a few people in the world who know the recipe to it, and after one person passes, it gets passed down to the next. It's basically a chocolate cake. I think the layers, I'm not sure what the layers, I think they're filled with the jam if I remember properly. I've had it once before. But if you're coming to Vienna, you definitely have to stop and have the original. This, I'm not sure if it's still their national cake, but it was their national cake. So it's a very important cake to them. You'll find replicas all over the city of it, but this is the original. Super light. It's got an apricot jam in between. I thought it did, but I need to taste it to make sure it does.
After our sweet indulgence, we braved the rain once again to explore the Naschmarkt, Vienna's famous food mart.
We've just come to the Naschmarkt, which is a permanent food market. It's really just like a bunch of restaurants, indoor and outdoor. We've been before, but this is our first time being here in the winter. And it closes fairly early. I think it closes at 7:30. So we just wanted to come check it out.
Stretching over a mile, the Naschmarkt is a vibrant mix of fresh produce, international delicacies, and tempting aromas. Next, we made our way to Griechenbeisl, one of Vienna's oldest and most historic restaurants, dating back to 1447. We absolutely loved their rich and creamy pumpkin soup, followed by their iconic schnitzel, a true taste of Viennese tradition in an unforgettable setting. Welcome to Schonbrunn Palace. Our last stop of the evening was the undeniably stunning Schönbrunn Christmas Market, set against the breathtaking backdrop of the Imperial Palace. Got schnitzel with potato wedges and everything they were making right there, and then got truffle mayonnaise. So excited to try that. I'm afraid to take my hands off it, that it's all gonna fall out, but I'm gonna try one very carefully. Wow, it's good. It's good.
Holly hanging across the door, neighbors singing tales of yore. It's so close, hardly can wait. Waking up on Christmas, children dreaming without a care. 'Tis the season most everywhere, so come home. There's no better place, waking up on Christmas Day. Tinsel wrapped around the tree, snowflakes dancing in the street, presents tied up with a string for you and me. So grab your stocking above the fire, Bells are rocking to the choir. No, nothing else is the same. Waking up on Christmas Day. Ooh, ooh, mm. Waking up on Christmas Day. Tinsel wrapped around the tree. Snowflakes dancing in the street. Presents tied up with a string for you and me. So
Okay, got some stinky cheese, some raclette, over potatoes with a side of pickles. This was $9.50, I think, euro. It's really hot. Raclette. Delicious stinky cheese, yum.
atmosphere here was magical, with the grand architecture of Schönbrunn glowing softly in the evening light, making for the perfect end to our festive journey. Make sure that you're subscribed because still more Vienna to come. See you next time.